Oh, welcome back to another video. Today we are taking a break from the Adventure Bus rebuild and we're working back at the apartment. As you guys hopefully know, I do have a gaming channel. On that gaming channel, I was playing some PC games, but my laptop, it just wasn't cutting it. Having to record and play a game at once was just too much for that laptop, and the games I was playing were getting like 3, 4, 5 frames a second. It was bad. So I decided it's time to get a new desktop. I talked to my friend who's an expert at building custom PCs. He's built a bunch of them. He gave me a parts list to build like the ultimate rig. 32 gigs of RAM, SSD, GTX 2080, i9, crazy RGB lights. But I looked at the price and it was like over $2,000. And I was like, no. So I resurrected my old desktop. My brother actually built this thing over like 6 or 7 years ago. He used it for a while, then he gave it to me. I put a new graphics card in it, and then I used it ever since like a year ago when I got the laptop. It was running really poorly, so I reset it, and it was great. But it was built like 6 years ago. It's a little outdated. It's got a GTX 650 Ti boost, which, you know, it's okay. It has an i5 2500K, which it's an old processor, but it's a good processor. You know, it's still running strong, and it has 8 gigabytes of RAM. So instead of building a brand new computer, I decided I'm going to put some new parts into this computer. And when I decided that, it just so happened that a subscriber had a graphics card he was getting rid of. Boom. In here we have a GeForce GTX 970 SSC, which is a super clocked version of the 970 graphics card. Nothing crazy, but I got it for free. Huge thank you to Xavier. We're gonna put that bad boy in. We're going to overclock the CPU. We're gonna put more RAM in, and we're gonna put a better CPU cooler into the desktop today. Hopefully with all that stuff, it should run a little bit better. Before you guys start commenting, I know I could buy like a used i7. I could buy a lot more parts for this computer, but it is still really old. It's kind of ugly. I don't want to sink a bunch of money into it. I want to get it running a little bit better, and I only want to use it for like 1 more year. I want to hold on to my old technology. It's kind of like me and my phone. I've got an S6 Edge. It's cracked. It's terrible, but it still works. I'm gonna keep using it. If you don't know much about computer stuff, that's okay, nor do I. But yeah, without any further ado, let's go ahead and start building this PC, and then we're gonna do some upgrades to the office. Real quick though, let's go ahead and thank the sponsor of this video. The sponsor is Bombfell, and Bombfell is a clothing service that delivers personalized clothes to your doorstep. This is how Bombfell works. The first thing you do, you sign up, you tell them your styling preferences, your sizing, and your budget. Step 2, you set up your order and you tell them what kind of clothing you want. For instance, I want a sweater and I want some jeans. Step 3, a professional stylist sends you a preview email with a preview of the clothes that they picked out for you. You have 48 hours to make any changes to the order. The last step, of course, Bombfell sends you the clothing, you try it all on, you decide what you want to keep, what you want to turn, you return the stuff for free, you keep the stuff and you buy it, and that's it. You got awesome clothes delivered to your doorstep. Another really awesome thing about Bombfell is their keep more, get more deal. The more clothes you keep with every shipment, the more you save. I personally am really happy with Bombfell. The entire experience has been super stress-free and easy. The clothing that they sent me is really awesome. I'm happy with it. If you guys are interested in Bombfell and getting awesome clothing delivered to your doorstep, check out the description. You guys can get $25 off your first purchase. Just go to bombfell.com/Gingium in order to get those 25 bucks. That is bombfell.com/Gingium. Thank you again to Bombfell for sponsoring this video. Let's get back to building the new PC. Oh, no. I just want... Wow, that's a really good looking computer, isn't it? Look at all this wire management. Floppy graphics card being held up by a pencil. Give me a break, guys, come on. Step 1 is to go ahead and disassemble everything. Gotta take the CPU cooler off, the RAM off, and the graphics card off. Pretty easy. As you guys can tell, this thing actually has a really good CPU cooler. I literally bought the biggest air cooler I could possibly find, but the problem is that it's actually too big. In order to fit the RAM behind it, I had to take off the plastic casing, and I don't want to do that with a new RAM, so that's why I got the liquid cooler. Do I remember how to take it off? No, but I'm gonna have to figure it out. Gotta love computers. 3 minutes later, everything is out. CPU cooler, GPU, and the RAM. See, this is what I had to do in order to fit the RAM, which obviously is not good. Giant CPU cooler. Oh, I'm just getting thermal paste all over it. Rip. Rip. I think we're gonna go ahead and work our way backwards. Do the RAM, then the CPU cooler, and then the graphics card last. PC's wiring disaster. I'm gonna be honest. I did absolutely no research when I bought that the water cooler. Bosch just said the wiring would be plug and play, but I can't find one of the plugs. So Bosch is coming over to help. While he does, I'm eating salsa out of a cup because we don't have any tiny bowls here. I think everything is good. We're gonna plug it in, see what happens. Come with me, my baby. Whoa, that's pretty. The pump has power for the Corsair pump has power, that's for sure. Corsair fans are spinning, that's good. Nothing's happening with the screen though. It's not working. It's just completely dead now. We turned it on and it worked fine, but the graphics card wasn't working, so I went to plug that in, plugged it in, then we tried to turn the computer back on, and now it's dead. We tested the power supply, that's all good. We think the motherboard's fried. We fixed it! It was Pasha's fault.
No!
Shh. You're the one who said that.
That's fair.
Uh-oh. It just blue screens. Oh, what?
It's the Windows problem at this point. Activate processor core.
Wait, should we wait until we know it works?
No! Let's go!
More boost!
So it's right. It says what processor you have. It's 2.3 gigahertz.
Right. After resetting the PC, it's working again with all the new hardware. So I want to go ahead, move the desktop, plug everything in, do some better cable management, and get both of the monitors to work. I went to Best Buy to get a power cord, and then I was like, you know what? I need a new Wi-Fi receiver. And then I was like, you know what? I need a new gaming laptop. And then I remembered that my mouse is kind of broken, so I decided I needed another mouse. And then $300 later, I bought, you know, a bunch of awesome electronics. So here's my new Wi-Fi receiver. Hopefully I'll get, you know, decent internet speeds. I'm paying for 100 megabytes per second down and 100 up. I'm getting like 1 at the desktop, so it's terrible. New Razer mouse and new Razer keyboard. Of course, everything is RGB, so fancy colors and all that. I'm gonna go ahead and put it all in. I'm not gonna show that because that's boring. Just plugging things in. Who wants to watch that? This setup is finally becoming sweet. Both these monitors suck, but I do have 2 monitors now. We got the fancy keyboard and the mouse. There's so many different like color options you can do with these things. I'm honestly confused. I just have it cycling right now. Most of the wire management decent. My PC is right there. I wish this PC was pretty, but once you look underneath, yikes. Yeah, it's crazy. This keyboard, holy crap, like the clicks and stuff. Hey buddy. Just like the clicks, just like, oh, it's so nice. This mouse is, I mean, it's a nice mouse. I've had a nice mouse for a while though. My last keyboard was this other Razer one, which was just like a super cheap, crappy Razer one. And going to like a full mechanical keyboard. Let's test these internet speeds with this new receiver here. It is better than 1 down. I'm getting 30 down, 30 up. Actually, right now it's like 30 down, 40 up. Still not as good as it should be, but sadly I can't move the router because it has to be over there. See, Axel, no, stop. Those will kill you if you get electrocuted. How many times do I have to tell you? No. Honestly, guys, this is pretty much perfect. For the past like 3 years, I've been dreaming of a day where I had my own office, my own desk, which is big, a computer that could run games, a dual monitor setup, cool lights, nice speakers. It's definitely not the most amazing office setup you've ever seen in your life, but I really like it. I need to fill this fridge with some water because that's all I'm drinking because I'm healthy now. I also need to test out this new graphics card, this new RAM, but I just want to say thank you because without you guys, none of this would be possible. Without you guys, I wouldn't have a reason to have a nice office where I could be productive. I wouldn't need it, but it's awesome. I'm really happy. It's much better just having 2 wires instead of like the bajillion that were up here. Thank you so much, guys. This thing is awesome. Let me know what you think. I'm sure a lot of you guys have setups that are much nicer than this, but let me know what you think. I need some stuff on the walls is what I need because A, it's echoey in here, B, the walls look bland. Call me lazy, but I also need a garbage can in here because if I want to throw something away, I have to get up and walk all the way into my kitchen, past my lovely cat, and then of course you guys can't see anything because this camera's trash and low light. Don't you dare, no, no, don't do it. Don't touch the wires. To any of you guys who have cats, how do you prevent your cat from messing with your wires? Because I want him to be in here, I want him to be able to like be with me, but literally the moment he walks into this room, he just goes straight for the wires. I don't know if he does it because he likes it or if he does it because he knows it annoys me. But it is annoying. Look at what the suggested settings were for Fortnite. Epic, 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 epic. Oh man, this feels so good. It doesn't lag. I can like, the keyboard's amazing. I feel so in control. Well guys, I think that's pretty much gonna be it. Thank you all so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. I know some of you guys like the apartment videos, some of you don't. That's fine. We are getting back to the adventure bus in the next video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out and goodbye.